Hey, Facebook Live. What's going on, people? Normally, I don't do multiple lives. You schedule my lives, but I want to do an impromptu. So if you catch this, if you're going through your day, if you're going through your daily grind, hope you have a chance to look at this, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, or you're having at least a character building day, and things are working well for you. I just want to say some quick things about life. I just spoke at the UCF Exchange for several students. The room holds about 150 students. There's about 150 students in the room, actually I think a little bit more, that were really engaged, and it was completely awesome. It was surreal. It was a dream to come true, and I'm very proud. The administrators loved it. They said they want me to come back, and it's funny that the day started character building. All of my suits, the suit I was planning on wearing for the event, all of them are in dry cleaning. All my good shirts, all my good outfits, all in dry cleaning. And the lady said the dry cleaning won't come until Friday. Right? And so I'm scrambling, thinking, okay, I got nothing to wear. The clothes I'm wearing right now are still a little bit big for me. They're not the fitted clothes I like to wear. But I did it anyway. I think life hits you with those hiccups. Why? It's like there's somebody out there that kind of wants to know, what are you going to do? How are you going to handle adversity? How are you going to handle a little bit of the struggle? Hey, Krizia, long time no see. My old T-Mobile buddy. What's going on? And, life wants to know, it's like there's a question in life that says, how bad do you want it? What are you willing to go through to get it? How far are you willing to travel to get what you want? And I think life is always asking us that. And they put circumstances, adversities, obstacles, obstructions in the way in order to answer that question. You say, are you the type to falter, Rich? Are you the type to step in? Honestly, if I had to step in my PJs, it would have been a bash. The administrator would have looked at me crazy. But I probably would have been in there in something, because it was important to me to do. They called me in there, and when I'm leaving, one of the administrators walks to me and says, oh, is that one of your books? Can I have one? And she said, yeah. And she says, I had people that came that had their books, and now they're a curriculum for the students to read. Everything happens for a reason. Everything wants to know, how bad do you really want it? How far are you willing to go? How much are you willing to push? Hey, Kathy Kelly, she's awesome. Hey, Kathy, what's going on, sweetheart? So that's basically what I want to talk about today, really quickly, is how bad do you want it? The adversity is not there to stop you. Your adversity is there to answer the question. How bad do you want it? I've listened to interview after interview after interview. I mean, I'm an interview success expert. I really am, because I've listened to so many and watched so many. And every one of them, the true successes and the really good interviews will tell you they've had moments of, complete desperation. Moments of complete struggle. Moments of complete adversity. One of my favorite movies is The Pursuit of Happiness. When the gentleman was washing himself, taking baths with his son in a public bathroom in the subway. Now he's a multimillionaire. Guys like who wrote Principles. The gentleman who wrote Principles said that his whole business collapsed in the 80s. Collapsed. All his employees had to let them all go. But came back, now he's one of the richest men in the world. Steve Jobs getting kicked out of his own company. How do you get kicked out of your own company just to create another company called Pixar, and just to come back and dominate your own company again? Adversities are there not to stop you. They're there to ask or answer the question, how bad do you really want it? That's the question. Life is always asking us that. Rich, how bad do you want it? How much are you willing to struggle to get it? How much adversity are you willing to push? How bad do you want it? And I say very bad. I drove all the way to South Florida to do a speech, that drove the same day back to Orlando to the next morning to do a speech. Just to spend the Saturday to work on stuff, Sunday work on stuff on real estate, all week work on stuff on real estate. Go to a real estate meeting last night, got home about 9 o'clock, 10:30, went to sleep, woke up early in the morning at 5 a.m. to work out, and just to go out there and do a speech again. After doing my live with Cody. How bad do you want it? Many people say that's too hard. It's too strong. It's too much of a struggle, Rich. But then you're answering the question. Maybe I don't want it that bad. But sometimes if it's something in you that is like it has to happen. You know, Tony Robbins said you don't get what you want. You get what you have to have. And if you get to that point where you have to have this, it doesn't matter what hoops you have to jump through, you're willing to jump through all of them to get there. You're willing to jump through all of them to get there. I've seen interviews when the guys at beachfront properties, you know, saying, man, I'm living my dream. But it didn't start that way. I was driving car. I remember pulling all my books in my car before I had the Lexus and my Corolla. And I packed the Corolla up with boxes full of books trying to go out to sell them. Why? Because I wanted it badly. I still want it badly. Every day I wake up rich, I want it badly. How bad do you want it? So if you're going through adversity, things are going to happen to you. Things are going to get in your way. Things are going to pull you down a little bit. Things are going to make you want to struggle. But if you want it that bad, you say, you know what, bring it on. I'll take the struggle. I'll take it. I'll take it. Voluntarily, I will take it. Because I know at the end, at the other side of this struggle, at the other side of this adversity, of this other side of this obstruction is my dreams. And I could almost 128% promise you that you'll feel so much better going through the struggle, living your dreams, than you will living a life of comfort, never knowing how far you could have gone. And like the great Les Brown says, do the things others won't do today to have the things others won't have tomorrow. That's everything I wanted to say today. I feel very passionate today because, you know, I remember I was feeling a little anxiety this morning. I'm like, I don't have anything to wear. But I'm so glad I went. I'm so glad that I crushed it, that people were feeling inspired. A student said, you know, thank you for that, Richard. That was really inspiring. You know, one of the girls said, hey, I really want to buy your book. I'm going to check it out now. It was just beautiful. And I was in their position, and to know that it takes more than technical knowledge to live life, to be better at life. It takes spiritual knowledge. It takes mindset knowledge. It takes belief knowledge and philosophy. But regardless, is when the question is asked to you today or tomorrow or this week, especially today, you know what? The question is asked today. How bad do you want it? Answer, yes. I'm as bad as it. I want it badly. And if something says, okay, we're going to put an obstruction in your way to see how bad you want it, say, bring it on. One of the best scenes I've ever seen was on The Avengers when Ultron sent all those robots to them, and then Thor yelled out to Ultron, is that the best you can do? That's the attitude. Life is going to throw some stuff at you. You have to say, you know, is that the best you can do? Because that's the only way. Take life on. Take life on. And I promise you, on the other side will be your victory. This is Rich Fontaine, Power of Self-Entertainment. Have a blessed and wonderful day. The power is within you. And either you can agree with me or disagree with me. But either way, I always feel that this was a success.